Hey, welcome back to Homesteader's Freedom. So today's a sunny day, and I actually decided to pull my solar oven out and just, I don't know, make something in the oven so y'all can see how it works. And if you look right now at the oven, remember I told you how the back of it, you'll have to pick it up on the back side. You'll have to prop it up with the slats that they have in the back. And this is why. I don't know if you can see it or not, but you can see that the light is only halfway in. If you notice, there's a line right around here. I'll get my hand on the camera. And so the sun is only really hitting back here by the temperature reader. So you want to tilt it forward so that the sun can be all the way down into the center of the oven. So I'm going to do that now. So right around here in the back is what we have, and you got to push this in and pull it down probably to around here or here, and this will come out, and that'll help it be able to be at the right angle to get the maximum amount of the sun's rays. As you can see, it's down on the 6th one, and this is how far this is out. And I'll see if I can show you that the sun is now actually hitting in the middle, in the center. See it right there? It's in the center of the oven. And there's the temperature. Let's see. I just opened it up. Let's see what temperature it's at right now. Not bad. Okay, well, I'm going to go inside and I'm going to prep the food. Alright, so I'm prepping the chicken right now. I already cleaned the chicken up. Then I placed some lemon juice and some vinegar on the chicken. Let it soak in that for a little bit. I added some original chicken seasoning. Well, actually, I hadn't added that yet. I added some onion powder. I added Worcestershire sauce, a little bit of that. And I also added some ground black pepper onto it. Now I'm going to add just some plain chicken seasoning, a little bit of lemon and pepper seasoning, and what I'm going to do is just go ahead and get that mixed all up onto the chicken. I like it to be on both ends. And I kind of just eyeball it how I want it to be seasoned. I really don't measure things. I don't cook like that. I just season to taste. And it looks about good. Then what I'm going to do is add some of my basil. This is the basil from my garden from last year that I seasoned and dehydrated. And so I'll place some basil on it. This right here is a fresh oregano sprig. So I'm just going to throw these leaves in there. You don't need a whole lot when your herbs are fresh because their flavors carry quite a long way. And this right here is some French thyme from my garden. I chose to use the French thyme today because the French thyme has a much more pungent strength and flavor than the German thyme. The German thyme, at least to me, it's a little bit softer. It's not as bold of a flavor as the French thyme. What I'll do is rinse my hands once again. Then I'm going to put a little bit of balsamic vinegar sauce onto the top of them. Just drizzle it over the top there. And that'll be it. And then I'm going to place it inside of the the pans that you get that come with your solar oven. The last thing I'm going to do is throw some onions on top of this. And this is onion that I picked from my garden. And I just used a smaller one. As you can see, this one I went ahead and just sliced it up. You just place them across the top like that. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit more of the balsamic vinegar sauce. Balsamic herb, pardon me. And I'm not going to add any water to this at all, because with the solar oven you don't have to. What happens is it just ends up cooking in its own juices. And the flavor is just amazing when it comes out finished. Now, what I'm also going to do, and get a little bit of this brown rice. I'll be placing it in the other can, the other cooking can that they give you. This is the bottom one, and it's designed so that if you want to cook more than just one thing, you can cook something else in the top of it. And the bottom of this has a ridge in it that goes all the way around, and it fits into the groove here. So it's solid. So this actually becomes a lid for this. And then anything else that you want to cook, like your rice, or say you want, you know, steamed cabbage and carrots and stuff with it, you can place that in the top, whatever it is else that you're cooking. And then the final lid goes on top of this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and prep the wild rice. This is already prepped. And then I'll take you out and I'll show you when I put it in the oven. Okay, so I've completed getting the rice ready. I put 2.5 cups of water in here with 1 cup of the rice. I added my onions, my basil, my thyme, a little bit of seasoning to it, and then we have our chicken underneath. Let's go get it in the oven. The oven's now up to 250 degrees, and I'm going to go ahead and release the side things on here, put the food in. Alright, I just placed it in the oven. It is now around 10:33 in the morning. And we'll come back in a little bit later. We'll check on it and see how it is. Alright, it's now 1:30 and it's been in there for a few hours now. So what I'm going to do is go get the oven mitt and the spoon and stuff and open this up, and we'll see how it looks. Okay, so I took everything out of the solar oven, and this is what I have. I've got my rice. It's really good. Look at how hot it is. The steam's just coming right off of there. So that's done. And here's the chicken underneath it. It's cooked in its own sauces. I'll just do a real quick test to make sure that it's cooked all the way through. It should be. There it is, all white on the inside. Good to go. So we're going to sit down and eat this. Thanks for watching Homestead's Freedom. Have a good one.